Oh, hi! My name is Party Noise Man! It doesn't work! I went to all the trouble of creating a character and it doesn't even damn well work. Oh, there we go. Hello, I'm Party Noise Making Man! And you're watching an Ohmydinosare video! What? Hello, peoples off the tube, and welcome to this very special day. Because today is a very special video, because a special someone is having a special day. I could have worded that better, but we're going to keep going because I've not got a lot of time. I've got a lot of time for you, a lot of time, because this is going to be a long video. There's a car going past outside. I should have probably closed the window before I started. Don't worry about that. That's not something to worry about. The window's closed, it's done, it's finished with. Let's move on. So where was I? Yes, that's right, today is a very special day. A special video for a special someone who's having a special day. It is the birthday of our old friend, Liam Sewage. But which birthday is it, I hear you ask? I don't hear you ask because you're not here. But if you were here, you'd be asking me which birthday is it. How old is he today? It's a big number. It's a big important number. Today, he is... that was last year. Just hold on. Wow! 20 years old! How did that happen? I didn't know that. Did you know that? Who knew? I knew! Thank you, Cutaway, for hiding the bit where I had a fit of coughing. Back to the matter at hand. Yes, today is Sewage's 20th birthday. It's a big, important day, and as you've probably seen, he's sent me a lot of cool presents over the years. And I have not reciprocated that. So I'm going to make up for my lack of lovely things to give to you by giving you not something of monetary value, but something of great sentimental value. Today, you will be getting your dream Ohmydinosare video. And I thought to kick us off, something that I know you're interested in, you know I'm interested in, we both love this topic. Here we go with fonts I have known and worn. Fonts I have known and worn. So, I'll tell you what it is that's gotten me onto specifically the fonts I have worn part of this discussion. Because I recently made a phone call video wearing this, it was the blue version of this t-shirt, wasn't it? It wasn't this t-shirt. I've got it in like a few colours, but yeah, this font here at the bottom, I was looking at this font that says excitement and fun, and I was thinking, I've seen that font before. And I racked my brains, just a little bit, and I tell you what it is. It's Ravi semi-expanded, yeah? And the reason I worked this out, I've used that font before. That's the font that I use for the titles for the songs in the Sewage and Edmonton videos. So that was quite exciting. It's an exciting moment for me. But it's not the first time I've recognised a font on a t-shirt that I've worn. Because here we have, it's inside out, so better, I could have prepared this better. I've got a t-shirt here. I haven't worn it for a while, but it's quite a nice t-shirt. Here we have, it's Mr. Greedy, right? Yeah? Mr. Greedy, I love pies. It's quite appropriate because, you know, the boat pies. And, I mean, I'm pretty sure this is Rockwell up at the top. Or Rockwell expanded. But at the bottom, I was looking at that, I was like, my goodness, is that Comic Sans? It's not Comic Sans. It's, I tell you what was throwing me off, the lowercase i's. This looks to me like Arial Rounded, which it probably is. Now, why would I be so worried about it being Comic Sans? That's the next question we'd ask. Well, Comic Sans, it's not a good font. It has a lot of problems. Mainly, probably because it's been overused, it's become tacky. But it was quite a tacky font to begin with. It's meant to look like handwritten text. That was what it was originally made. So it was sort of playful, casual, handwritten style, but it sort of falls into that uncanny valley that really realistic robots go into. Because there's no variation between different... You type a C, then you type another C. The two C's are identical. There's no variation there. It's very rigid. It's too rigid to look handwritten, but it's too handwritten-y to look like a typeface. It falls into that unpleasant region. And there's other issues as well. It's got it was designed for the much lower resolution pixely type. I don't know the word for the old type of computers where they didn't blend the edges of things, and it read much more easily than some other fonts in that setting. But now that computers blend their letters for softer edges, it doesn't look so good. There's very heavy areas in it that don't fill out very well. So it basically not a good font. But I used to use Comic Sans for everything. I mean, when I was like 13, 14, I used it for everything. I would type up my essays for class in Comic Sans. Any official work I needed to do, I would always type it in Comic Sans, which is terrible. But you know, when you're that age, they probably don't care so much what font it's typed in. Eventually, though, I thought to myself, well, I don't think I did. I don't think there was a process of me thinking this is a bad font. More, I moved on. Specifically, I moved on to Calibri, which is a much nicer. I still use Calibri quite a lot nowadays for large bodies of text. And I think the reason I got onto Calibri, the forum where this ties us back into the subject of this video, which is Sewage, the forum where I met him, the DoctorWhoToys.net/forum. I don't remember why now, but I needed to copy and paste some text from that into a Word document, and I didn't set the font for it when I copied it across. I just copied it with its original font, which was Calibri, and that's the font that they use on the forum. And I was like, you know what, this looks quite nice. I was going to change it to Comic Sans. I was like, no, I think this looks nice. It was simple, it was smooth. It wasn't as austere as Times New Roman. It wasn't as watery as Arial. It was just a nice, simple, classy font. I was like, this is going to be my go-to font from now on. And it was, and it still is, my go-to font from now on. This cutaway is to mask me coughing again, because I've got a sore. You don't need to know that, do you? Why am I doing a voice? I don't know. Okay, that was weird. So, what then? What else do I have to tell you about fonts? Is that it? No. Gosh, no. Other interesting fonts that I use for other things. Let me tell you about Deviant Strain. This is a font that I have a lot of fond memories of. So, to give a bit of backstory, back in when Doctor Who was relaunched, about, how long ago was that now, 11 years ago, all of the books and the merchandising would have most of their text would be written in this sort of jaggedy, rough, broken, sometimes underlined font, which looked quite nice. It looked quite sort of, ooh, excitoid. I was excited by it at the time. And this font was called Deviant Strain. And back in 4th year at secondary school, which is a few years later, we had to do a critical essay on a book of our choice. And being the William that I am, I thought I'm going to do a Doctor Who book. And I'd recently reread the book Deviant Strain, which I hadn't enjoyed the first time around. It was boring, but the second time around I was like, hold on, this isn't boring. This is actually a really good book. And you might have noticed me when I said the name there, the book was called Deviant Strain. The font is called Deviant Strain. The book was named after the font because Justin Richards thought that's a really cool sounding name. I'm going to name my book after it. And I thought, okay, I'm doing a book review on the Deviant Strain. Why don't I type the title of my review, my essay, and then my name in Deviant Strain? Wouldn't that be cool? And that's exactly what I did. But back then, I didn't have I didn't know how to load a font onto my computer. I had to just copy and paste the sample text, and then go into Paint, rearrange the letters into the right order, and then paste it up as a picture at the top of the essay, which is a bit of a crude way of doing things. Fast forward on a few years later, and I've mastered the art of getting a font onto my computer. I know how to do it now. So here's my next story that links into that last one. I had to do this presentation for my physics labs course, and I thought, last presentation of my university career, I'm going to go all out, I'm going to use some fun fonts, it's going to look really nice. So I decided for the titles, for the headers of the slides, I was going to use, do you remember when I did that Batman Boatman trailer video, yeah? Back last year, the year before? And I had a proper like Batman Forever font for all the title cards. I still use the coming soon nowadays because I still the title soon coming soon title card I've got. So I thought that's a cool font that looks really quirky and edgy and fun. Well, not edgy, but you know what I mean. It looks fun. It's a nice font. We'll go with that for the titles. And the main body of the text, I went with Della Robbia, which is the font used for the credits and episode titles for the later Tom Baker, well, not the later, sort of middling Tom Baker episodes from The Hand of Fear through, not The Hand of Fear, The Mask of Mandragora through to Shada, if you count Shada, and Horns of Nimon if you don't. So that font, which I've used in a lot of Doctor Who videos, that for the main like text, and Batman Forever for the titles, yeah? But much to my horror, when this was transferred to the lab computer, they didn't recognise either of those fonts. So Della Robbia got changed into Arial, which I can live with. Batman Forever got changed into Wingdings. So I didn't know this until I started doing my presentation. I look up, so what's this title of this page? And I full disclosure, I had done no preparation for this. I like started making the presentation like that day, so I didn't know what was going to come up. I look up, hand, box, tick, envelope. Oh no! What is this? What do I do? Full panic mode. So I mean, it's a lesson there. If you need to send something to someone else's computer, try not to use too fun a font, because that might happen. I'd used Della Robbia for a presentation on the uni computers earlier that year, and Della Robbia for the titles and Calibria, I think it would have been for the body, and that worked fine. It was a different computer though. This is in the labs, and that was up in the computing building. So I suppose they're more font flexible. But it was an unpleasant incident. And is that the end of the discussion? I'm afraid not. I just want to run you through a few more fonts that I like. Just generally, let's talk about this font. This is Sego UI Semi-Bold, and that is my main Ohmydinosare font. I use it for almost all the titles of the videos. The logo is typed in that font. The end credits are in that font. It's a nice font. It's a bit more, I don't know, a bit more fluid, a bit thicker than Calibri. It's a bit bigger. It's got more power to it, but it's not. Again, it's of the same. It's quite simple. It's not. It doesn't hit you in the face. It's quite a nice. It's quite a nice one. I like Sego UI Semi-Bold. So that's a nice one. Narcism, now that is a font that I have a lot of liking for. I use that for the end credits in both the movie and I think in BMI, definitely in Revenge of the Thief. I use it quite, like, I keep forgetting that I've used it. Recently I was watching both the movie, I was like, what font's that? That looks really nice. And I was like, that's Narcism. And I tell you, I use it, like, not just in videos, I use it for the, I don't know if I've ever talked about my comics before in a video. I mean, Sewage is the only person watching this. You know about my comics. You love my comics. The titles for the comics are also written in Narcism. And get this right, I was in a car about a week ago, driving behind an ice cream van, and it said, I don't know, fun for children or whatever on the back of it. I don't think that's what it said. But anyway, I was like, that font is nice. What is that? And I'm sure that the font was it was hand painted, but it looked just like Narcism. So that was great. Is there Futura? That's another font I use a lot. If I'm doing an on-screen title and there's a background and the background's hard to make a color that contrasts with it, I just put the title into Futura Extra Bold, which is the font they used on the first two series of Tom Baker's Doctor Who. I use that font, and it's so heavy. It's a really, really heavy font that you can see it. I also sometimes use Gil Sans Bold, which is similar. It's not quite as cartoony, I'd say, as Futura Extra Bold. Sego Script is another one I use. I use that for, I mean, it is a handwriting-y looking one, but it's not Comic Sans. And I use that for the speech bubbles in my comics. Hi, another badly transitioned to cutaway here. I'm having to talk over the fan from the computer, which is in a bad mood with me for some reason. I forgot to say anything about Chillipod. I've been editing through this. I don't mention Chillipod once. Chillipod, that's another font I like. I use that for the end credits of JC and Evil Twin. I like that one. Chillipod, yeah. Sorry, I'm interrupting myself. Continue, William. Just pretend I wasn't here. I think that's all the fonts I'd like to talk about today. There's one that, unfortunately, I've forgotten what it's called. But there's a really nice font I use for Sewage. You were Sewage. I use for your title. But I don't remember what it's called, which is unfortunate. I got it specifically to make your title. I was like, that's a nice font. But I mean, do we want to talk about fonts I've used for you, or do we just want to talk about fonts in general? Some fonts that I don't like: Papyrus, ugh. Stencil, ugh. Although I have used that quite a bit. You use Times New Roman for your end credits. I don't like Times New Roman. I mean, it doesn't look bad in your end credits. It's and if I'm doing something to look like you or make a you video, I'd use that as well. But I don't know. I wouldn't use it for artistic things because it's just a bit too severe, you know. But that's just the way it goes. This cutaway is to mask the bit where I'm looking up the name of that font I used for your logo. Great news! It didn't take me too long to look it up. The font I use is Walkway. Walkway is the font of your logo. So aren't you pleased I took the time out to find that out? So on that note, I think we've had enough. I know you can never have too much fonts, but I think that's probably an optimum level of fonts. I hope you've learned a lot about what I think about fonts today. This has taken about 15 minutes. There's a few well, no, that's including the start of the video. Okay, so we're about 15 minutes in. I think it's time for me to do a really good Andy Naughty impersonation to lead us into the next segment of our video. Okay, because I don't know about if you knew this, but everyone can do a really good Andy Naughty voice. This is mine. And now, the next installment in Tweedledoid and Tweedleblug, the series.
I see your blind, and I'm to your and together what we'll go to your her silver lines and to your
Hey Tweedledoid, did you hear it is Sewage's birthday today? No, Tweedleblurg, I have not heard of that. Do you know what I think we should do for him? What is it that you think we should do? We should sing him his favourite song about birthdays. Do you mean the birthday song? I do not mean the birthday song. I mean the other birthday song. I think that idea has some merit. Let us do that now. Okay, let us go. Boy, when you are with me, I'll give you some cake. Perhaps it is your birthday every day. I know you like it sweet, so I'll bake you a cake. I'll give you a birthday every day. Now make a wish. Make it be some birthdays every day. I shall present myself to you as your gift. Would you like a birthday every day? And now I see you are wearing a birthday suit. I want to blow up some big balloons. Hey, Tweedledoid, who is that person coming over there? I think it is some man in a funny shirt. It might be a quiche man. Does he eat a quiche? It is Quentin Quicheworthy. Oh yes it is. What will he say? Hi, I'm Quentin Quicheworthy, and I am contractually obliged to appear in every single one of your birthday videos. So, what have I got to say for you today? I heard that today is your 20th birthday. Do you know what I think of that? I think it's fantastic.
Wow.
I don't understand what's happening. Who's all in here? I don't get it. So that was Quentin Quicheworthy's Fun Menagerie. I hope you liked it. I hope you'll agree with me that it was pretty damn fantastic. Here comes the Sun King! Here comes the Sun King! Here comes the Sun King! Everybody's laughing! Everybody's happy! Here comes the Sun King! I like the Sun. The Sun's my friend. This is my friend. The Sun. If you know my friend, the Sun, he's a really nice guy. He's the Sun, and he's my friend, and he's also the King. And he's the Sun King. The Sun King. Ah, here comes the Sun King. Everybody's laughing. Everybody's having fun. Here he comes. He's right here. It's a Beatles song. I've never heard it before in my life, and it's part of me, Mr. Mustard. Apparently, I didn't know that. Did you know that? I didn't know that. What's that? What's that, Sun? Oh, okay. Ooh. The Sun wants me to tell you something. It's very important. Yes, I'll tell you. The Sun wants me to tell you something very, very important. You see, the Sun says the next bit of this video, which no one has told you about yet, is a special sneak preview to the upcoming Ohmydinosare series of Sherlock? I don't know what that means. What does that mean? It's a special sneak preview. A scene filmed entirely in its entirety, and they filmed it, and they've made it, and put it together, and they've stuck it in the middle of this video. I don't know why. Let's see what it is. I don't know. What is it? I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's not the Sun. So why am I talking about it? I don't know. I'm the only one left. Everyone else is dead. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Do 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 do. Oh, look at this. I'm on the rooftop. I'm on a rooftop. Wow, that doesn't happen very often, does it? No. I'm Sherlock Holmes, and I'm on the rooftop. Who is this coming from over here? Who's that? Who are you? Who are you, guy? I'm gonna fight ya! And I'm gonna bite ya! And then I'm gonna fight ya again! Let's have a fight! Yeah, I wanna have a fight! You want to have a fight, do you? Well, that sounds barbaric. And I hate to tell you this, even though I'm not a fighter, the chances are if you fight me, you'll die very soon. And why is that? Why would I die very soon? Well, you see, because why is it that you keep falling out of frame and then I come back in? Can we all stand next to each other? Oh, I'd like to do that very much. Oh no, that's wrong. Let's not do that. Okay, so why do I think you're gonna die soon? Okay, basically you're gonna die anyway. Here's why, right? So the first thing I noticed, dum da dum da da, and that's the wrong tune. Da dum da da dum da da dum da da. I don't remember how the tune goes for the big twist. Anyway, it's really very simple. First of all, I looked at your face and I noticed that your face was very red, and the reason your face is very red is because your face is very red because you're going to have an aneurysm soon, and the reason I know that is I also was on the phone to your mother, and she told me that your father and your grandfather and your uncle and your brother have all just recently died from heart attacks and things like that, aneurysms, all these heart conditions. It's very sad. I hate to be the one to break it to you, but that does rather imply to me that the same is going to happen to you very, very soon. So even if you win the fight, you'll still die. So that's a shame, isn't it? Yeah. Whoa, what? Oh my goodness, that was amazing! The great detective's deductive skills are really... I'm dead! Oh no. It seems another one bites the grebe. Ow! I put on sunglasses, but that's not in the special effects budget. Sherlock, a Sherlock, a Sherlock. Just as well I didn't have to fight him because I don't have any arms or legs. I'm just on a stick. But that's great, isn't that? This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. I'm Sherlock as a puppet. I'm on a rooftop. Have you ever seen a rooftop like this? Let's go take a look at this building here. Oh no, the rooftop just sort of ends. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Ah! To be continued. Oh, and I'm still alive. Big twist. What? Da 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 da. I'm actually Moriarty. Da 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 da.
Da da da. I have such a great booty. Sewage would like this. Oh, booty. Rocking everywhere. Da 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 da. Oh no, but big twist. I didn't fall. It was really very simple. Da 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 da. I don't remember how the damn tune goes. Hold on, let's get up on the speakers. Okay, wait there. Wait. Oh no, I've full screen, haven't I? That's silly of me. Okay, how it... Let's get the proper tune up. Okay, right. How did I survive? Well, there were 7 ways I could have survived. I could have fallen off, I could have fallen back on, I could have climbed back up after I fell off, maybe I would have died, I don't know. So anyway, Anderson, if you know who that is, Anderson had a big moustache. It was even bigger than mine. So I said to him, hey Anderson, why don't you disguise yourself as me by trimming a moustache to be the same size as mine? This is too loud. Dum 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 da 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 da. I remember how it goes now. La 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 la. I didn't even need to do a solution. I just sing the song and you know I did something really clever. La 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 la. Too, yeah, I knew you'd survived, so I'll tell you what I did. It was also really very simple. La la la, I jumped in the air like I'm going to the fair. My rhymes are so amazing for he who's you who dares. You were ridiculously redneck and you think of something could do a redemption for the killing of your brothers, but I'm not the boat, I'm just gonna be la la. So that's how we did it. Is that really how we did it? That's how we did it. Yeah. What who's filming this? I don't know. Is that the end? No, we're still going. Okay. So yeah, will you stop looking at the camera? Look, you're ruining the take. I'm not ruining it. You're ruining the take. You're making such a mess of this. I don't know why you're doing this to me, but right now, I just want to see like who's filming. There's no one's filming. I just set the camera up. What's wrong with you? I actually can't move. I'm stuck here. Ah, what a twist! Da 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 da. He's stuck here because I stuck him with glue. Oh no, I'm stuck with glue. He's stuck with glue. How did that happen? How did that happen? It's really very simple. Oh no, we're nearly at the end of the song now. There's nothing behind me. What is this? What? The end. Coming soon, part 2. But turn it off before the music starts again. Where's the off button? Look, it's right there. Look. Oh, is it? Yeah.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this wonderful, wonderful birthday video that I've made for you. I didn't actually do a lead-in to the sun guy. He's just gonna turn up, where it's just gonna all that stuff that you just saw is just gonna flow together into one big mess. But I think you probably enjoyed it a little bit, like a teeny tiny bit. So hopefully that is a lot of things that you like in one video. I didn't even get into minor costume variations. Did you know that the belt that Tom Baker wears in The Deadly Assassin is the same belt that he wears in City of Death? What? Did you know that the waistcoat he wears in The Talons of Wang Chang is that same bluish, blackish, spotty one he goes on to wear later on in series 16 and 17? I didn't know that until I found it out, and then I did know it. But that's weird, isn't it? And the shoes from Talons of Wang Chang and the tie, they turn up in Horror of Fang Rock and The Invisible Enemy and the Sunmakers. Who knew? I knew. So that's probably enough minor costume variations. I could go on, but I think this has been quite a long video. I know. I said I'd give you. I didn't say what I was going to give you. I gave you this. I think you were expecting pretty much this. So hopefully that'll tide you by to your next video when we get the sequel to this, which is just more of the same. Until then, thank you for watching, and have a nice birthday. And it will be a nice birthday because I made this video. Here to play us out, it's Goomboyd.
I would assume that the costume was probably just this shirt backwards, and I probably could have done that, but I can't be sure. I can't be sure what your artistic vision is. I'm not gonna go take some, artistic license and just do whatever I want. I can't. I don't have the liberty to do so. I respect you too much, and that's why I'm gonna wait until you respond to it, right? What else? This shot you don't see much. You don't see much of the cupboards. Rarely used shot. When has this been used? This has only been used, I think it has only been used when I was reading the poem. But that wasn't even a proper video. That was just a thing I did. Like that one. Hold on, we're gonna do a room tour. Why not? You're taking your fucking time, so why not? Right? Okay. So.
Gosh darn it, I forgot to sing the birthday song. I almost missed this. This would have been a disaster. You kind of spoiled my fun because you don't even like the birthday song. But tough, you're getting it anyway. Okay, happy, no. Birthday. Sewage, it's your birthday. A doopy doopy doo. Oh, I hope it's not the worst day. A birthday, birthday doo. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. A birthday, birthday doo. That's the birthday song. So that was worth making a post-credit scene for, wasn't it? Bye. Sewage birthday. Sewage birthday week. Birthday week. No, I'm not doing that. I don't know. I don't know what that was. Bye. So that was your birthday video. Yeah? Wow. Was it? Was it though? Was that actually your birthday video? No. No. All of that was just that was awful. Is that? Do you really think that your 20th birthday is a big one? That is what I would give you. Do you have such a low opinion of me? That is not your birthday video. That is just the warm-up act. That was awful. No, I've actually made something else for you. This was just a misdirection that I made in like one morning, about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago. I made this. This isn't your birthday video. This is just the flim flam cover. This is a wrapping paper to your present. Yeah. Okay. So here's what my main thought process. This started like last month. What did I think to myself? Okay, so the video that Sewage would, out of every possible videos, the one he would most like to see me make. What could it be? A video that honestly, it needs to be something. It needs to be something meaningful, something that I've spent a lot of time on. And this video has been years in the making. Yeah, yeah. A video that I started when I was younger than you are now. I know what you're thinking. Yes, okay, right. Don't say it yet. We're gonna say it at the same time, okay? Okay, your birthday video present this year is 3, 2. We're gonna say it after 1, okay? 3, 2, 1. Avery's sad day 2. I know! Isn't that exciting? Oh, I mean, you totally saw that coming, right? Yeah. So. I'm going to do your other favourite thing in this video, and that's put one of those links on the screen. Yeah, it's there now. I'm not going to do anything else for the rest of the video. I'm just going to point to this link, and I mean, I'll mutter a bit to myself, but I expect by now you've clicked on it, and you've seen what an amazing sad day Avery's having. He is having such a sad day. You having a sad day? Well, he's having a sad day too. I know. What? This is great. I'm loving this. I can just see your face just now, full of joy. You're so happy that Avery's having a second sad day. I know I'm happy. Have you clicked on it? Can I go now? Yeah. We're done. We're done here. That's it. Bye. I froze in place there. Are you gone? I think you're gone. I'm gonna turn this off. Have a nice day.